Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Forsaken drama. Now, I don't really talk about this kind of stuff, but I feel like it's kind of necessary to talk about it. So, if you don't already know, somehow, Forsaken is in lots and lots of drama right now because of the co-owner and owner, Basil and Itoko, and how they don't care the slightest bit about what's going on in their development team. Like, for example, the Kaiser situation. If you don't know who Kaiser is, he's another dev of the game. And he was caught talking to Soul like they were literally best friends. And someone asked Basil about it, and she said, shrugs. She shrugged. She literally shrugged about it. It's insane. If anything, Kaiser should probably be fired for that. But no, of course he's not fired. He stepped down himself, actually, for the reason I do not remember. And, Prankster. So Prankster got caught saying the hard R, I think on a live stream, and the devs did nothing. I'm pretty sure they promoted him, actually, which is insane. So, yeah. He got caught saying the hard R on stream, and the devs being the devs didn't show the slightest bit of care. It is honestly ridiculous on what they're doing and how they're doing this. Not to mention that they are massive liars. Like, they lied on how Soul isn't getting any part of the cut, while he's getting 25% of the game's revenue. 25%? That's crazy. The game, I bet, has like lots of revenue. So Soul getting 25% is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. And these devs do not care. All they do is lie, and whenever they're faced up to it, they just show that they do not care in the slightest about what's going on. The only logical explanation I have for these is that they're in a different universe or something. That's the only thing that could possibly explain why these people are like this. These devs are horrible devs. They do not know how to run a game very well, or at least with controversy. You should probably think that these people would be fired, like I said again, but they just aren't. It is absolutely insane. And, ugh. Sharky Leo, shout out to him, by the way, dude, oh my gosh, he has had a terrible time with the game. The way it's been acting, it's just been terrible. About Forsaken itself, for me, I don't know, I might make a few more Forsaken videos, like if there's something major that I want to talk about or play about. But other than that, I might just play some other asymmetrical horror games like Die of Death, and many other games, because Forsaken just doesn't know, the dev team just doesn't know how to resolve anything, to be honest. They have terrible communication. It's just insane. Some other people also complain on how it lost the aspect of a horror game, and I could agree with that, but to be honest, I don't really care. I kind of like all the little collabs, but it's just the way that they're running things. The amount of controversy that this game has been in has canceled so many of these collabs that were going to come out. And the Forsaken Sandbox situation. If you don't know what happened, Forsaken got jealous that Forsaken Sandbox was getting more players and actually had a better dev team than Forsaken did. So what did they do? Deleted all the assets, which I guess they were stolen assets and made some sense. But now the game's gone, and not to say, but they targeted specifically Forsaken Sandbox. They haven't even tried to go for other games that are copying Forsaken. And I understand, like, oh yeah, it takes a lot of, there's so many games, but like, dude, they never said anything or deleted anything on Forsaken that has anything to do with Forsaken that isn't their actual game, but they're still stealing their assets. Well, yeah, they're stealing their assets, and what does Forsaken do? Nothing. But Forsaken Sandbox, no, 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 bad. Now, I could understand it getting more players, but Forsaken, the reason it's getting more players is because people want a Forsaken game where Soul isn't in it and isn't getting 25% of the cut. And now they're pretty much forced to play this. There's this new game coming out called Blockbound. I am really ready for that. It's coming out somewhere in late December, or I think somewhere between um, early, middle, or late January. So that is going to be really cool. And I am very, very happy about it. They have a whole news channel about the game. You should definitely try it. The person who's making the game is the same person who made the Noli admin skin and the White Pumpkin rework. His name is Ziotritz. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. He's a really cool guy, and I really hope that Blockbound succeeds and does not end up being like Forsaken at all, because Blockbound, with its leaks currently, it's been really, really good, and I am very ready, and so should you guys, because it is awesome. I've always loved Minecraft. I've always loved Minecraft Story Mode especially. So I'm excited for that. But until then, I'll probably just try to play other asymmetrical horror games. And this drama is ridiculous. That's it for the video. I'll see you guys in another one.